I'm going to record this video today in Tampa. I love joy. As we all know, that's what I talk about. I love joy and I love encouraging others to have a joy filled life. Through these last few days, I have given a lot of information about joy. Some of it does overlap. Some of the things that I feel like that are very important for me and for my platform, I have repeated several times, and that's okay. Because for me, simplicity is important. Repetition is important. That's just the way I feel like we are able to digest information and be able to maintain is by small, simple things and repetition. After everything we've talked about this week, the real question is not whether you can have or obtain joy. It's about whether or not you can allow joy to be a part of your everyday life and build from that. Because honestly, that is where real growth happens. This channel is all about helping nurses grow. Growth doesn't always look like momentum and it doesn't always look like everything is going right. Sometimes growth is confusing, pausing, reflecting, and asking a whole lot of questions. A year ago today was one of the hardest, darkest seasons of my life. I had to dig really deep, deeper than I ever had before. As I reflect back over the last year and think about the things that I actually had to implement for myself, I understood that this profound change, small shifts that allowed me to have that profound change, were just something that I really needed to share with others. I was already in the middle of doing that, but over the last year, I had to realize that growth doesn't come from avoiding hard things. It comes from learning how to support yourself while you're in the middle of all those hard things, all those challenges, all the times when you just want to stop, all the times when you want to give more time to the pain and discomfort and less time to internalizing that, putting some things in place and moving past it. Growth is possible for every area in your life mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, financially. It's much harder when you are completely misaligned. I'm not talking about perfection here. I'm talking about alignment, and there's a difference. Joy isn't something that comes when everything is fixed. That is not my message for anyone. It comes whenever you're learning how to motivate yourself. Joy is what helps us stay steady and moving forward in those challenging seasons of life. It helps us to keep growing. Joy brings clarity. Alignment brings stability, and stability allows growth to have a place to take root. Time is too valuable to stay stuck. Let me just say that again. Time is way too valuable to stay stuck. We only have so many minutes in a day, so many days in the week, so many weeks in the month, and then so many months in the year. Don't allow these challenging times to rob you of any more time than is necessary. That was something that I really just was not willing to accept, and I don't think you should either. Learning tools, even early small ones, are just going to help you bounce back. They're going to help you find root again and be able to experience the challenges, reframe it, and just move forward and not stay stuck. I hear a lot of people say that they just feel stuck. Why this is especially for nurses. We are phenomenal. We are exceptional. And I believe every nurse has a story that she needs to share. Or he. Nurses, I feel, are phenomenal. The experiences we carry, the connections we find and build upon, and the everyday interactions we have with humans, the resilience we've had to build because we are nurses. It just is part of the job description, honestly. Having all the credentials, having all the technical skills alone do not create growth. They're great to have, but it does require a little bit more if you want to become optimally the best person you can be. Internal work is required. Without it, and whatever goals we have in life or whatever passion we have or whatever we're trying to build, we number one, may not even start. Number two, we start, we stop, we pivot, we change, we can't decide what we want. Again, there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes things do take a little bit of time to figure out, but just pick the thing that you love or that you feel like you're being led to and go all in. Don't second guess yourself. Not saying you shouldn't spend time figuring it out, but second guessing starting, stopping is going to prevent you from building this amazing thing, whatever it is you feel like you need to build, and share it to the world. Everything that I've shared through this 7-day joy reset perspective, small shifts, confidence, joy, permission, focus, presence all of these concepts are here to help you have a joy filled life and experience growth in whatever area you feel like you need to experience that in. That looks different for everyone. Your idea of growth and success is totally different from mine. I'm sure there are things that you still want to accomplish for yourself, for your family, and for your future. This is all being about you being able to experience the internal conditions that are required for you to have joy and for you to grow. Not perfection again, not being a robot because we are humans. I've said that several times, but small, intentional habits, daily acts that are going to be optimal for your growth. If you're in a challenging season, don't consider that a setback. When I sit and reflect about the last year of my life, I'm truly humbled. I'm very grateful for the tools that I had because had I not had them, my life would not look like it does today. I would not be here today. I would not be sitting here talking to you. I would encourage you to think about these hard lessons in life, reframe them, consider those blessings in disguise. I know that's really hard to do in the moment. It takes time eventually, but you can get to that point. Growth is possible. Joy is sustainable. You don't have to walk this path alone. I love nurses and I love you. And I'm thankful you've taken time, hopefully, to watch all the videos. If you haven't, just take time to go back and listen to those. I would love for you to support this channel. If you don't mind, would you please just follow my channel and share it with someone who you think may find this beneficial? I love you all. Let's grow together. Have a good rest of your day. Bye bye.